Moving to the US now, where visitors are back on the Bourbon Street, the tourist artery of New Orleans, where the deadly New Year's attack took place. The suspect has been identified and is believed to have acted alone. More in this report.
The tourist artery of New Orleans, the Bourbon Street, glimmered back to life less than 36 hours after the deadly New Year's Eve assault. Tourists and youth came out in throngs after the street was declared open by the police.
In New Orleans, this is what we do. We celebrate life during, before, and after. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate what happened, but this is what we do in the city of New Orleans.
Today feels like a completely normal day back on Bourbon Street. Obviously think about all the victims and the families, but I feel safe. I think it's probably the safest and cleanest Bourbon Street will ever be that I will see, and just still praying for the victims, and I feel safe, and the police presence is huge.
I mean, like I said, I've lived here 62 years, and we've always, we can't let nothing hold us down. Like, I've been here through Katrina and all, so we could get right back up and running.
A U.S. Army veteran with an ISIS flag on his truck swerved around makeshift barriers and plowed into New Orleans' crowded French Quarter on New Year's, killing at least 14 people. The suspect was shot dead at the scene after firing at police. He has been identified as Shamsuddin Jabbar. The suspect had pledged allegiance to ISIS on his social media account on the morning of the attack. FBI is now seeking more information from the public on him. It released a poster featuring surveillance stills as part of its investigation. The search for more accomplices ended effectively as the FBI said that the suspect had acted alone.
This was an act of terrorism. It was premeditated and an evil act. We do not assess at this point that anyone else involved in this attack except for Shamsuddin Jabbar.
U.S. President Joe Biden warned that ISIS shall find no safe harbor there.
People in New Orleans are sending an unmistakable message. They will not let this attack or the attackers with deluded ideology overcome us. None of us should fear that it will overcome us. We're going to continue to relentlessly pursue ISIS and other terrorist organizations where they are, and they'll find no safe harbor here. I'll continue to provide updates in New Orleans and Las Vegas as the facts develop.
U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has blamed the situation at the southern border of the recent attacks in New Orleans and Las Vegas, railing against President Biden for his immigration policies as both cases are being investigated. As New Orleans limps back to normal and people have come out in numbers to the Bourbon Street, the memory of those who perished in the senseless act will remain etched in the memory of the people in New Orleans and elsewhere. Antra Sinha, DD India.